Reflecting on week 6, I very much appreciate um, your discussion of the DSM-5 um, uh, themes um, that were um, evident to me were first your candor at expressing your perspective. Um, and these perspectives ranged all the way from lots of experience and strong positions to very little experience um, and acknowledgement that you felt you had too little experience to really formulate a position. Um, and That made for a very rich discussion. I also appreciate um, people who used your own um, lived experience to demonstrate positive or negative experiences. Lived experience both as someone dealing with symptoms and also experience as a professional working within mental health systems. Um, uh, One clear um, recurring theme in your conversation is that you were um, using the discussion to really help you individually reflect on your own uh, perspectives and positions and understanding, and you were teaching each other as well. And I can't think of a better way to use this medium and to to use the power um, of a group of professionals to consider and critically analyze this tool. So I was very impressed with both of those things. Um, Another theme that seemed to be recurring was the assumption that because it's necessary for a person to um, have a diagnosis in order to get um, uh, insurance companies to cover treatment and medicine, um, then it's okay to give people a diagnosis. And that brings us to the point that several of you um, uh, brought out, that it's important to consider the context of these things. In this historical, sociological, political context, it seems as though pharmaceutical companies and powerful psychiatric organizations have made diagnosis a necessary thing in order for a person to get treatment. And it's so embedded in our master narrative related to mental health treatment that many of us just take it as a given. And that goes uh, for very many professionals in the field. So as you encouraged each other to do in this conversation, um, I encourage you to continue to critically analyze these contextual issues um, and understand that um, the identified patient may be um, uh, the context. It may be found in the context as well as, um, or I should say the problem may be found in the context as well as, or instead of the identified patient. So thank you for a very rich discussion and many shared opinions and creating an environment where it was possible for those different perspectives um, to all have voice and be heard openly. Well done.